right, some interesting potential teams there, but it's wild to think about a time that this relationship with Giannis and the Bucks could actually be coming to a close, Dwyane.
Well, Zach covered it all. He covered everything. And we talked about it on Nightcap. This was one of our conversations about this on and off, do you want me? Do you want to be there relationship? I like to say that we either have friends or we know parents that say, well, we're staying together for the kids. Y'all don't need to do that for us. I think all of us understand that, listen, Giannis, he won a championship in 2021. As Zach said, he did it as a star player on that team. The Bucks have done everything in their power, bringing in Drew, bringing in Dame, making sure that the family is a part of the organization, all the things. And so when you see both parties have done their job and he's gotten to this place, you just want to see everyone happy. And we want to see Giannis happy. It's probably markets that people want to see him in. And we want to see the Bucks get back to the place where they feel that they have a chance, their fans can get behind, and get into this place of either rebuilding or figure it out right away. So I personally, I'm ready for this saga to kind of go away.
I've been extremely loyal throughout my career. I've never played anywhere else, so I can understand how hard it could be for Giannis in this situation. But obviously want him to be happy. Want the Bucks to continue to figure out ways to put themselves in conversations to push for a championship, make that East better. I'm an East pusher because we sit up here a lot of times with a lot of West guys. So I push for the East, so I want that East to get back up strong. So whatever they need to do for both sides to be happy, I'm for it. I just want to see good basketball, and I want Giannis to be happy.
Rudy, any of those teams that Zach mentioned pique your interest?
I see it's a couple I think that will work for him. But like Giannis has been known to be a guy that gets out of the mud. You've seen like his past and how he's grown up and what he says he's been through. This is one of those situations where, I don't want to say he wore out his welcome, but it's just time to move on. It's time to do other things. Now, a calf injury is something that you should not take lightly, but I think this is time for him to just rebuild, figure out, what his future is, and also let the people that are making decisions make decisions and try to figure out what's best for him.
And Dwyane, it feels like there has sort of been a conflict between, what Giannis wants and how he wants to be seen as a loyal guy that put on for his franchise, but also understanding he wants to win a championship. You were somebody that obviously did incredible things for the Heat, but you also knew when it was time to do something else. Just what would you say to Giannis about both of those things can be true?
I don't think there's one person that has watched Giannis' journey and you don't believe that Giannis have done everything and will do everything to win a championship. So he's never coming off as selfish. You get to a point where you love a player as a fan. I love Giannis, just like I loved KG back in the day, and he stayed in Minnesota a little too long almost. And he was able to get out and get to Boston and get that championship, which we love that he was able to go do. And so, you just get to the point where you have to make the best decision for yourself and for your family. And, Giannis is at that point. He's about family. That's all he talks about. And whatever's the best decision for him at this point, what he has to make. And he has to kind of get away from the noise and what everybody's perception is of him, because ultimately the ones that know that he's put on for that city. I love Milwaukee. I went to Marquette there. Everyone loves Giannis there. He's done everything from community building to obviously winning the championship. And so I don't think no one's going to be mad if he decides to do something that's for him and for his family.
Shoot, if I was his brother, I'd probably still have a job.
We will keep you all updated as that situation continues